up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to what I think is episode 22. Jojo, just don't bark, okay? We're not going to play too much
I
here,
couldn't help it. She was
Jojo.
looking at me with those
I
eyes.
know. So, welcome back, guys. Another episode here, and a lot to talk about, both in South Dakota and in the NHL, as the NHL trade deadline is coming to a close this week.
Yep,
So,
Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern.
So a lot of things have happened. A lot of things probably are still going to happen. After the first trade, it kind of just goes. You get one almost every day, or at least you hear talks of one every day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we'll first start in South Dakota here, like we usually do. Let's see. Let's talk a little bit about Bantam A tournament that happened here in Aberdeen. I did go and watch the Aberdeen Cougars Bantam A team play Sioux Falls. I don't know if it was Sioux Falls Blue 2, I think, or something. But
Whatever their team name is.
Aberdeen lost 4-3 in overtime. Sucks, but hey, fourth place, you'll take that all day. Just being able to win that first day is a good compliment. So yeah, good for you guys. Good for Sioux Falls. Kind of came back and didn't let down. So they, when you let down and you let them crawl back in, you're gonna lose games. So
Well, at least it sounds like they win. I mean, win in overtime, so you can kind of see like they gave it their all.
Yeah.
Seems like.
So yeah, good for Sioux Falls there. Then I ended up watching the Rapid and Brookings, which was totally different. That game was very, very quick compared to the Sioux Falls and Aberdeen game. And it was just crazy. I was wanting to leave like 3 times because of just the scores. I just didn't think anything else was going to happen.
Yeah.
But right off the bat, Rapid scores 3 goals, and after a while, it's like, okay, this is probably it. Nothing's going to happen. And then next thing you know, Brookings scores, and I think it goes into a intermission, and then Brookings scores 4 unanswered, 5 total unanswered goals, making it 5-3. Then you're sitting there waiting. It's like, okay, this is probably it. Then out of nowhere, Rapid scores a goal, and then they score 3 unanswered right there, making it 6-5. And then they go and hit an empty netter at 7-5. So it's like, holy cow! It was such a fun game to watch, fun to be there.
Back and forth.
Kind of seeing who is going to be coming up, maybe to JV next year or varsity. So it was pretty cool to see those guys play. Jojo, you're on camera.
Oh yeah.
So it was good to see those guys play. It was good to see a competitive game and some good goals, some nice passing. Kind of surprised you. Would it surprise you for a Bantam A game to be that good?
Mm-hmm.
So I really enjoyed that. That was really fun. I'm just kind of upset that I didn't get to see more of Bantam A.
Those guys have met so much in the state championship throughout the years. Even I don't know. Do you remember? I don't know if it was. I think it was. I don't know if it was another Bantam state. I think I was still Pee Wee, but the state was in Aberdeen, and I had watched. Do you remember when it was Brookings and Rapid? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was state championship because I believe it was Brookings that pre-printed shirts already that said state champions on it before.
They've done it before in varsity level, so
yeah, they did it. I think this was Bantam, and they ended up losing at the end of the game. But I just remember one place. It was Brookings guy came. I think they were already down. They were already down 2 or 3 goals, but he came down and took a massive slap on a breakaway. Took a ripper on the top of the circle and went bar down and scored. And like they were down, but it was still just still remember as one of my memories to this day. I was just like something incredible. As a Pee Wee, I was just like, oh my gosh, I just couldn't believe it. It was pretty impressive. But they, it was also funny that they had pre-printed shirts that said state champions before the game he had even been played.
Yeah, it's pretty cocky when you do that, but
yeah, it was
whatever.
Sweet.
But yeah. Yeah, and then from there, we are JV state boys will be this weekend in Rapid. That's always a little bit fun um, because you never know what team is actually going to bring.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes you stack your team.
Mhm.
Um,
Do you have to play you have to play a minimum amount of JV games to go to state, right? Or no?
I don't think so.
It doesn't. You
No, you just got to freeze 10 guys
okay for varsity?
for varsity.
Yeah. Okay.
So, or at least 10 for whatever um, number of guys you have.
Okay.
We have to freeze 10, but like Huron only needs to freeze 2 because of their numbers.
Oh, okay. Depending on okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. We didn't really stack our team. Everyone that's playing in our state has played majority of the time almost on varsity, maybe not our JV. Played most of their time on JV, but we moved some up here and there, and so
Mhm.
it doesn't add up too much. But so yeah, I don't know. Aberdeen's got a good chance to do something, but
Nice.
again, the big one's gonna be Varsity State here next weekend in Watertown. I'm excited. I'm pumped for that.
Especially the new rink.
New rink, yeah. We play right away.
Thursday.
Yeah, which is weird. Still weird.
I
to
still
me.
can't get over that. So is every state tournament done that then?
No, it's just varsity.
Just varsity.
Yeah.
What the heck, man?
So,
I guess we'll see how it goes.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I'll see if I like it, but as of right now, I do not like it. So, but yeah, we are set in stone for varsity hockey for next week. Looks like Thursday, Aberdeen gets the first game against Sioux Falls West. Mitchell will
What time
play
is that at? Sorry.
1:00.
Jeez. Okay. So,
Every game,
are you
every
guys
game
going?
starts at 1:00 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
So I imagine you guys are all leaving in the morning.
Well, some might leave Thursday night. I don't know,
So-
or Wednesday
no,
night, but
okay.
I'll be leaving Thursday morning.
Okay.
But yeah, so Aberdeen, Sioux Falls West at 1:00. Mitchell and the Rangers at 3:30. Yankton and Sioux Falls Flyers East at 6, and Rushmore and Watertown at 8:30. I do believe probably the best 2 games out of that is going to be Aberdeen and Sioux Falls Flyers West, and then Sioux Falls East and Yankton.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like Brookings and Mitchell and Watertown and Rapid, you can already kind of tell.
Mm-hmm.
But the fun thing is, all these teams are competitive.
Yeah. Anything can happen.
And big thing is like Watertown. Well, big thing for like Rapid and Brookings, they just can't get like in their head that okay, we're gonna win.
Yeah.
It's just about like
Yeah. We just gotta like we're just like they're probably already preparing for Saturday, Sunday.
yeah.
But
Well,
there's
Friday,
or
Saturday.
sorry, yeah, Friday, yeah. But you got a game Thursday, so you got to remember that.
So that's the biggest thing is like mentally for them not to get overconfident
Mm-hmm.
because like Mitchell can easily pull
Surprise
up an upset, and I think Watertown being at their rink
Mm-hmm.
gonna get a little bit more pumped, especially at the late game.
Yep. Last
'Cause
game.
if you really think about it, everybody that's there at state will probably gonna be at that game.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's gonna be a
especially
full house. So
Yep.
you just never know what can happen, and so mentally you guys gotta Brookings and Rapid will have to mentally be focused for those games.
Yeah.
For Thursday. The reason why I say the two gonna be the 2 closest ones, by how the other teams played against this whole year, it'd be the Sioux Falls West and Aberdeen, as they're both 1-1.
Mhm.
And I think maybe with the Yankton and East, they're 1-1 as well. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah.
But that one's always close as well. So those are going to be the closest games by what has happened throughout the year.
Yeah. Yep.
Again,
Just based
anything
off
can
of
happen. It
prior.
will be fun to watch, but
Yeah.
uh,
More competitive.
but I'm excited. I think all the guys are excited. I think if we just play our game like we did in Mitchell, that we could be a little bit shocking to some people there, and
Mhm.
I think it'd be a great little upset right away. First game.
Yeah.
Kind of set the tone for everybody else.
For
but
sure. Yeah, just
you
make
never
as many little mistakes as you can. Like don't make those big mistakes.
Yeah, we
You
just gotta.
keep your head. Don't want to take any dumb penalties or anything, especially in state tournament, because those are game changers as power plays.
Yeah, but we probably will. So, anyways,
Well, hey, 2 shorties on the weekend. coming to state.
I think
So
we
I
had
mean, like
3 on the weekend, to be honest.
3. Well, there you go. So you know you can trust in your PK unit to get out there and get the job done.
Yeah, those guys, they go to town.
That's
It's
good.
a good system we have.
Good stat to have.
We're I think when we look at our PK, we're like top 3 in state on our PK, which means a lot because we get a lot of penalties.
Well, you get a lot. The thing is, you guys are really good at getting in the shooting lanes and blocking shots. You got players who are not afraid to basically risk their bodies to get in front of that,
one you
in front of
mean?
the shooter. Well, I mean,
Danielson's like the only one.
I know, but
We do got some guys, but
you guys
Danielson's
still like
the
get in there.
only
But Danielson, yeah, he definitely will be sliding out, and it's still a little nerve wracking. It's like, oh man, just calm down.
one. Yeah, he's a stud.
Don't put your face in there, like like just you need to lay down or anything. Just get your legs in front of it.
So yeah, so JV State coming up.
Imagine if like Jags is as big as him. How many shots he could block too? I mean, Jags is our shot blocker. We were playing.
I know if we had Danielson too, that'd been crazy.
Jesus, no shots would have been by.
I know. And then go past our 6-7 goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, we don't even need to. You guys just stand, like Gus just stand in the middle, and you two just stand on the side. You guys just cover all the angles.
Yeah, Gus, you just get on your knees, cover the post, and then
Yeah, you guys
just stand next to him. Don't screen him, and it'll be good.
No, there's nothing getting through.
What do you want, Joe? That's what I thought. Okay. We do have some clips this week. Very excited for.
I don't think I've seen them.
You haven't. I didn't even
Not.
tell you that we were having clips.
Nope.
Our first one is gonna be. Well, if I can pop it up here, there we go. I just want to make sure.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be the overtime goal from Sioux Falls West and Sioux Falls East. This last week, I know there's some controversy of what happened before. I haven't seen it. I've heard about it. We won't get into it.
No, we were getting into it before us.
We were getting into it before. I didn't see the whole thing. I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I will probably look for it after this. But
Yeah.
overall, we're gonna be looking at number 10 here. Scores the overtime. Beautiful goal. I love it, and that's why we're showing this for sure because it is a nice goal. Goes by JD. At least that's who sent it to us. This is JD. I believe I got the right guy on here. So,
Oh, is this?
number 10 right here.
Brewer.
Gets a nice puck. We got a nice little 2-on-2 right between
Oh
the
yeah,
legs.
I totally
Backdoor.
see it. What a nasty move.
And then just a nice little sally.
So
all the way
what? The
down.
little was it a backhand toe drag through the
Oh
legs?
yeah. So again, gets
Yo,
that
what
pass,
kind of
nice little
silky mitts
breakout,
you got on there, bud?
toe
look at
drag
that.
back, yeah, and then boom, just a nice easy flick. Nothing
backhand, dude.
crazy, just a nice easy flick on that backhand. So
What a pass, though. I mean,
I
can we
know,
talk
great.
about that pass? Like,
Great.
holy crap, that was what? Past the blue line onto the red line through two guys. He sauced that through two
Ooh.
guys. Yeah, look at that sauce.
Yeah,
Beautiful
good.
tape to tape sauce
yep.
into an even better move, and just what a Crosby-esque backhand, like
Oh,
or you get a
they
little
made
Patty
it so-
Kane
He
backhand.
made it so easy.
So easy. Look at that. Like, dude. Oh my, I'd be hyped.
Yeah,
and if,
no,
and if,
in
if we were
OT.
playing them, I'd be hyped for him. Like, holy
Yeah,
crap.
in OT for sure. So yeah, you kind of see it right here. He's just looking for maybe a pass, but of course there's nothing there.
No, he's move all
Um,
day in that
yeah.
head.
Little toe drag back and
Yeah.
yeah, just a nice goal. The only thing I will say, not on JD here, but it's the defender. So the biggest thing is you went for the poke check, great, but then you should have gone right to the body.
Yeah,
because
remove him.
that would have stopped him. That would have get him off balance.
Mm.
No touch at all, and you just pretty much free.
Swiper, no swipey.
Yeah, and yeah, great goal. So JD, nice goal, nice celly.
I think it was sexy,
Um,
man.
Good win.
That was
That was
pure
a good
filth.
win.
That was.
Oh, that goalie almost 50.
I mean, I don't blame him, dude. That was.
But
Whew.
awesome, good goal. And then now we just got to bring up probably our number one fan,
Our boy.
honestly.
You know, when I saw this, I actually did see this. I was so confused at first because I thought it was switched. Because I
Oh,
didn't
you thought
know.
Black was-
Yes, because I didn't know Rapid got New Jerseys like that.
Yeah, this
And
is
so
their
I was like,
cancer jerseys.
okay.
I
And so
believe.
I thought they were playing. I thought it was Sioux Center because I don't know what their jerseys look like. I haven't really seen it, so I was so confused. I was like, why
Who's
does
this
he
guy in
send it?
Sioux Center that's making this
Yeah,
highlight
I was
reel?
like, what's going on? I was like, I thought like I look at the rankings and everything. I was like, you mean to tell me that this kid hasn't done it? Like, holy crap! And then I saw who it was. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm wrong. I was like, I did not know that they changed their jersey.
Yeah, so I believe they had a cancer night, and I think these are purple.
Was that for a work? Is it a workers? Is it the workers?
I don't know. I think they just had a cancer
Okay,
night.
okay.
I don't know anything more about it, but yeah, probably like legit. Probably our number one fan is probably the Reader family. Met the mom this weekend at Bantam A. Came up to me. That was awesome. Probably the best feeling I ever had. Are you from Dakota Goons? Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. It's just that she said that they watch us as a family and that they enjoyed our content. So yeah, we're thankful for the Reader family and for Wyatt for sending us so many of these clips. Again, we're more than happy to showcase you guys. So
hey, keep breaking records. You're just gonna put South Dakota on the map more and more.
Exactly. So yeah, here's Wyatt from pretty much coast to coast, and it's just a nice move overall.
Little bit of a Cal McCarr-esque. I mean,
yeah,
coast to coast.
He just
coast to coast.
And
skates like just makes it like.
When you say, "Oh, he makes it look easy," like
you can't even say that.
And it's not, like this isn't easy at all.
No.
He makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
But heads up all the way.
Yeah.
Stick handling is great, like on par.
It's like
boom, nice little sharp cut, cuts right back in.
It's a level above. Like when you see a level above varsity, like that's what it kind of like looks like. You got guys who could do that on a consistent basis, and he's doing it.
Yeah, you know what it just reminded? Like he doesn't have the speed like McDavid, but remember the McDavid goal?
Yeah.
Where he goes through like 4 guys.
That's I when I watched it, I'm like, nah, it looks more like McDavid when he's going down ice. Just the way he handles the puck. When the way he handles the puck right here, it's
cut.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
like that,
boom.
And like that, right
he
there.
Went through every single player.
He did.
He went through every single player.
You be man after that goal, sell it as hard as you want, cause holy crap.
Yeah. Ready? Here's one guy. There's 2.
The
three,
guy came back
4,
for more.
5. Yeah.
Guy came back for thirds.
Like man, dude, it's just no wonder this.
At what point do you just throw your stick, just hope it hits the puck? Please.
Just take the goal already.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I love the last move when he goes around that guy.
Well, and that's the thing. Like that defender,
looks...
we talked about the last defender. Hey, you need to get
go
that
for the
body. And that's what he tried to do.
You gotta go for the puck, though.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like, okay, boom, he went for the body. He just couldn't.
He's too smooth.
Couldn't do it.
He's too quick on his feet.
Yeah.
To avoid it.
Again, I love the quick transitions. Like he doesn't.
This
lose
is two
speed.
crazy plays, man.
He doesn't lose speed, right? Couple strides.
Yeah.
Right.
But he continues moving
cuts.
his feet while he's sticking. He's still moving his feet. Through the zone. Well, which generates. If he glides, he doesn't make it to the net. He stops moving his feet at the blue line. He doesn't make it to the net. He gets
stop at the blue line. Watch.
Well,
Watch
he continues. He's still. Well, yeah, to make that move.
One little push there, but he. I think what you're trying to say is that it's these crossovers right after the cuts. Yeah. Cut. Okay, crossover.
Yeah.
And that right there
gets
a little move into
there. Yeah.
Whoa.
See, this is why the Swedish circles that you do in warm-ups in the beginning and practice, this is why they matter. Crossovers.
Just boom.
Crossover.
Boom. Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
Step right there.
Sick move.
Scores. No big deal.
And it's an instinctual move because it happens so fast. Like you can't even react. Like it's an instinct to make that last move he made around that defender.
Yeah.
Like that's a hockey instinct.
Yeah. No,
Two incredible goals.
This is why Wyatt's number 1 in points, goals,
Triple Crown. He's Triple Crown leader.
It's
incredible.
It's so crazy how much it's not even close by either.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, like there's like Denny. I think he's close to him on goals.
He led Mitch. He's Mitchell's all-time goal scorer, which they did a little ceremony Saturday.
They did.
Yeah, for that, which Spencer Lawrence was there.
No way.
He handed him the plaque, and I was like, dude, like this guy is a stud.
Dude.
I'm like, Spencer Lawrence here, he was a stud.
played against that guy.
I'm
And
like
I
they
did
like
not want to play against him.
Parker and Spencer are almost the same like person, like skills wise. Like
Yeah.
they give them the puck, but
Mhm.
Spencer Lawrence was like he's a stud.
Yeah, if you thought what we just saw of those guys, you know, like obviously they were amazing moves. They're great stick handed and everything, but I will say, and I firsthand experience, I played against him. Spencer Lawrence, different animal.
Dude, he was
Just that Mitchell. I wish I had film of that Mitchell team. I'm sure they do. I hope they do. But dude, I just that line I talk about all the time. That line is absolute him, and I don't remember the other two guys. They were like a Swedish or Finland guy or something. But,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're incredible. I've never seen a line so good. It was so good chemistry.
yeah,
They knew where
it was
they needed to
nothing.
be. Like it was just they're like 3-man weaved through down the whole ice north to south.
Yep.
And no one touched them. The puck never came off like it was Chris tape to tape. Like it was incredible. I didn't know what to go. I didn't know there was no way to stop them. And that line literally took them to the state championship.
Yep. Yeah,
Just
dude.
that line.
So I was
I'm not kidding when I say just that line.
yeah, no, 100%.
We are all dead serious. Like they played the whole game, every game. Like,
Yeah, again, he was a stud. I was like, man, this guy, like, you think what Parker has done was crazy?
yeah. Which
This
is not
guy's
easy to do.
crazy.
It is
Yeah,
not easy
it's
to
not,
do that
but
by any means.
Spencer was a different breed
Yeah.
because then he went on and played for
Played
the
for
Wings.
Yeah.
I think he was the first South Dakota player to be on the Wings.
Yep. You know, Gary, he
So-
didn't play as much and all
No,
that.
it's different. It's different.
Yeah,
but
that just goes to say how a little bit better competition.
Yeah.
But still, that does not diminish how great
yeah,
of a player Lawrence was.
yeah, he was gnarly.
Incredible. I'm gonna find film of that. Oh my gosh, I just can't get over it.
There we go. Next week, we'll
Yeah.
watch. We'll show you guys why he's the best of the best. But
Incredible.
okay, let's get into NHL. I'm excited. I think tonight, right off the bat, we're just gonna go through the trades that I think are good for the whole league and good for some teams. And I'm gonna start it off with the Wild because I think the Wild did a good thing, and I hope they continue. I don't think this trade has pushed them past a playoff round from this one guy. They get Gus Nyquist from the Predators for a second round pick, and I think that's great. They didn't lose anybody. They added a star player already.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Panthers haven't been great, or Predators have not been great.
Yeah, he hasn't
but
been very great, but
Dude, the Wild, that's a good trade for them.
a little bit of offensive depth,
Yep.
like you said they've needed.
Yeah, it's what they need. Was it this the guy I was thinking of? No, I was not thinking of this guy. But from the Predators' standpoint, they're not going to. If you wanted one of the top guys they have, you're gonna have to pay up a lot more. So
Yeah, and it's
picking
not
like
worth it.
the middle of the crop guy, that's gonna help your team. This is a great pickup for them. I
Yeah.
do think they got some young prospects they could get away with, and
I think this kind of is hoping to take a little bit of the place of Joel Eriksson Ek since he's injured a little bit.
Yeah.
Since he's injured right now, and then I know Kaprizov. I'm sure he'll be back before playoffs.
yeah, he will.
He should be. So I think yeah, it's a big move
So-
to kind of help that Joel Eriksson Ek injury.
Yep. So I really like that trade. I think that helps out. Hopefully, again, Panthers need to figure something out. I think they're gonna try to sell as much as they can to re-up.
Preds.
Am I saying Panthers?
Yeah.
It's because I'm looking at the freaking Panthers logo
Get off
right
me.
now. So the Preds will have to.
Yeah. They'll probably
To
be
give
more
away some
sellers.
more,
Yeah, because they're where they're sitting right now, and with who they signed this year, and the money that they've
Yeah.
put towards those guys, they'll
So-
probably be selling some for picks.
So yeah, so we'll see what happens here by Friday to see what happens, and we'll talk
Mhm.
more about that next week, of course. Another trade that I think is fantastic for the player and for the team, is for the Panthers.
Yeah, you're not-
Seth Jones.
Yep,
I
agree.
He had a big contract. Blackhawks are keeping 25% of that.
Yep.
They get a first round pick, which is crazy. Which
But that's-
isn't going to be too crazy, just because it's probably going to be like a 30,
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
But they get another first round draft pick.
Because it could be chosen either 2026 or 2027. I believe
2026 first
Yeah.
round.
Okay, yeah. So,
And the Blackhawks also get Spencer Knight, who had a phenomenal night against the Canes.
great debut. for
Yep.
him.
So hopefully he's not a bad goalie. He just when you're playing against below Bob,
Hmm.
you ain't gonna get playing
It's
time.
just that, and he was such a high. Well, I think drafted 13th
Yeah,
pick in the first round, very high pick for a goalie. And he's young. He struggled some in the NHL, and he's done good in the AHL, but he's 24 years old.
yeah,
So like it feels like he's been in the league for a while. He's coming on his last. This is his second year of a 3-year contract. So like it's now I'm sure he's gonna play the rest of the season out for Chicago.
yep,
See how he is. I'm sure then they'll talk re-signing and stuff over the summer, and maybe even next year later in the year before they do all that, and then like I think right now Chicago, weirdly enough, what all within this trade I think have flipped their script, so it's enough to be able to keep Bedard. As like you have Bedard now, your franchise offensive player. You have your defense. I mean, I can't remember his name. Starts with an L. He was one of their picks from last year, who's turning out to be a pretty decent defenseman. So then now you've taken care of your goalie. You hope
you hope, yeah,
you hope to take care of your goalie. 24 years old again. You could he's on his second year of a 3-year contract. So if he does good and you show out, then you can re-sign him for extended for more years. But then
yeah,
then you just add then this is where you just add the pieces in. So I would say Chicago in the next 2 to 3 years, not next year. Next year we're gonna see. I'm sure. I'm gonna make a prediction that there's gonna be more improvement than there was
well,
this year.
gonna have to,
Because honestly, they went down from last year this
yes,
year,
yes,
and so I don't see them being able to go down anymore. So there's just only more room for improvement. So I would say next year they'll be all right, but 2 to 3 years from now, I think might be able to crack a playoff spot.
that's a big,
Yeah,
big. That's more than me
because
saying
that's not only that,
the
they're gonna make
Predators are
some
gonna make
other
play.
moves
Yeah, I
in the
know, but
offseason to maybe bring because they can't risk letting Bedard walk or go. So they got to do something to make him
they're
stay.
gonna have to do something. It's gonna have to be really big, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't know what, but I think there's something they're gonna make a big move in the offseason.
Yeah, we'll see. So, Panthers again keep Seth Jones, or get Seth Jones, which I think is a great fit.
I think.
Just Seth Jones just hasn't found a good home.
Oh, well,
And
he's just been stuck with losing, and
yeah,
getting that mentality sucks.
so I think this is good for Seth Jones. I think it's good for the Panthers. I
Mhm.
also believe Panthers are going to be making another big move somewhere
I do
with a
too.
veteran player because now they're going to do what Vegas has done. Matthews is going to sit till playoffs now. Um,
Hmm.
they're going to have 8 million in cap space now to play with.
Yep.
And it's just the bottom line. They're going to go find a guy that's going to be a free agent here soon.
Hmm.
I'll get to a guy that I think will be a good fit for them. We'll see. But yeah, Panthers by the end of this week, they're gonna find another person here, a good veteran player.
Hmm.
So just keep an eye out on that. Another trade, probably the biggest one, is a 3-player trade where the Oilers get Max Jones, Trent Frederick, and Peter Hauser. The Devils get Shane LaChance. They keep 25% of Trent's contract. The Bruins then get a 25 second round draft pick, a 26 fourth round pick, and Max Warner. Um, yeah, I think Devils get screwed. I don't know who this Shane guy is.
They just get like the rights, the contractual rights or
Oh,
something. He's
so
just just
I don't
basically
know.
probably somebody who's never gonna see playing time. Kind of one of those things. And basically Chicago's thrown in there just for a bank.
Devils, yeah.
Or the devil. Yeah, sorry, the devil. Just
We
they're
are
thrown in there
mixing up our
for a
teams
bank.
today.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, Devils get screwed on that for sure. Oilers just add some toughness
Yep.
and
For sure.
a guy that I think can work out there. I think that's a good fit for the Oilers to pick up. Bruins some draft picks and Max. I'm not sure who he is,
I don't
but I would say Oilers, Bruins, Devils on that trade 1, 2, 3 right there. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. Oilers will still be deadly. Trent will probably be a third, fourth line guy, maybe a second, but I'm
Yeah, it's
seeing
kind
third
of
or fourth. But
interesting with Boston making it so with McAvoy out, Marchand's out now. Marchand's now week to week. I wonder, and like Boston's not completely out of like. Well, I mean they're at 64, so they're still in the race for that wild card spot. I wonder if them getting now with Frederick going, like, are they maybe thinking of just saying, like screw it, we're just gonna, try to get healthy and come back next season
I don't know.
and see what we can
Well,
do.
this trade went down before Brad went down,
Yeah.
and I think
But
they're
they had to have known something was bad. You know what I mean? Like you can't
well, he
tell me
got
they don't know.
hit,
No, I
he
know.
got hurt,
No, but like
but
I
they wanted it. I think they wanted to get rid of Brad at some point, but I don't think they're
I
going
know
to
like
anymore.
Marchand was on trade talks, but now he's probably not because
Yeah.
now he's hurt week to
So
week.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm curious if this is now if Boston is finally or we see like Boston's not going to be as reliable, consistent
Yeah.
as they were these last so many years.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It'd be interesting. Um, so yeah, that's all for really the big trades right now around the league.
Nothing too exciting.
Recalled Tristan Jari
Yeah, saw
gets
that.
recalled,
Yeah,
and
who'd
he's
they
now
move
playing.
down?
I,
Blomquist?
I have no idea.
Or did they move? I can't even know. Yeah,
Anyway,
it's crazy the amount of names. Like I can't pronounce half
yeah,
these guys'
Jari
freaking names.
is back up, gonna probably start playing. I don't know how he did in the AHL, but apparently he
Not
did good.
6-5-1 with a .903 save percentage.
Hmm.
So like not great. I think the Penguins basically don't want to kill the confidence of their young goalies.
Well,
So I think they're just gonna kill Jari's confidence and just bring him back up and just be like, look, man, you let in all our first shots in. Just keep doing what you're doing. We're tanking this season and we're gonna go for picks. Like we're going for a draft. Because Penguins have been off. They don't have they're like screwed for rebuild because they're too old. They're like the second like oldest team in the league.
well, yeah,
Like I mean, they don't have they've given up they haven't like given up like a lot of their prospects. They've just drafted very badly and they haven't drafted very good.
yeah,
So I just the because you know the Caps, Rangers, and Penguins, they're all like kind of in a thing of like where like we're rebuilds were gonna happen or thinking were gonna happen. Rangers kind of got out of it, obviously. Caps last summer in the offseason, they flipped it and then they just did an amazing job at not having to go through like a full rebuild. The Pens, man, it just the next few years I don't think are gonna be very good
yeah.
for the
No, I
Penguins.
saw a thing they do want to rebuild and kind of still keep that, pretty much keep Crosby, but I don't know if Crosby would want to go through a rebuild.
Well, he's 38. Malkin's or 38, 39. Malkin's the same age. Like Eric Carlson's like up there too. Like, man, we're getting old here. Like
Yep.
old. Like, let's get Rugger McGordy in there and get them going. Let's get these young guys going.
Yeah, no, I agree. So one guy that when I talked about Panthers might be thinking about, that I think be a good little fit for a year would be, um, Riley Smith from the Rangers. He hasn't been doing so hot there,
Mm-hmm.
but he was sitting out. I believe it was a couple days ago. He sat. He was a healthy scratch. So
Yeah.
I wonder, he's probably gonna get dealt here, and I wonder if the
Maybe.
Panthers might want to.
Since Lindgren
Go-
got dealt.
Yeah, so see if he gets dealt out or not. But so he's one guy I was thinking about. Other than that, though, we do have a couple extensions that happened as well. I know Jake Evans from Montreal. He was on the trade talk about going somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
but also people from Montreal said we want to keep him.
Yeah.
If the price wasn't made, and so they kept him for 4 years. Another one from the Capitals, Charlie Lindgren.
Yep.
3 years for $3 million. And then he'll probably retire after that because he is 31 years old. But
you never know. Goalies get better as the age goes on for some weird reason.
I don't know.
Some of them, I guess it's rare. But I mean, Fleury's still doing great at the age he's at.
Yep.
So it's quick.
Another one from Florida Panthers, Jesper Boyquist. 2 years at 1.5 at 26 years old. So yeah, good extensions from these guys. Also, Tampa Bay put Cam Atkinson on waivers as well. So see if he gets picked up.
I feel like he's been in the league forever.
I know. Like, time to call it quits. See if Cam gets picked up by the Oilers. I don't know. We'll see. And looks like Van Seek from the San Jose Sharks is also on.
Vitek Vanacek.
Yeah, Vanacek.
Yeah, he's on. He got scratched tonight. He's done possibly.
And he might be traded before the Friday.
So Gorgiev, whatever, gets the start tonight in net for the Sharks. And I don't know if you saw too, Walker got put on waivers as well.
Who?
Boy Dooley.
Oh.
Yep, I saw that. He got put on waivers Monday. Monday. Sorry, forget it's Tuesday. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
my
Tuesday.
my internal clock is all screwed up right now.
So yeah, so a lot of things going on there.
Yeah, it's curious to see if we get anything big before, cause like I don't know, like some teams kind of, I don't know, like do they want to make a crazy move right now, especially with how close it is in the East?
Why not? What's gonna help you? What
I know,
who
like
do you think?
it's
Like that's the thing. It's the GMs
yep.
that have to think who can help us
Mm,
achieve our goals.
yeah.
And so
So if I'm looking at teams that are probably wanting to bring in to make a push, like one team I'm thinking right now is St. Louis or even Utah in the West.
yeah,
More towards St. Louis just because where they're at and who they have and how they've been lately as of late. I think if they could bring in a piece or two, could have a better chance. When people might say like Columbus in the East, I think not, because I think
you don't think Columbus should go for somebody?
because it's the story of everything that's happened this year. It's the team. That whole team has been. You cannot break up that locker room or bring in anybody else because they haven't been through it with them from the beginning. You know, it's just like with everything that's happened, you have to keep the guys together. You cannot
Man,
separate them,
you
and you
sounded
can't.
like the freaking movie Miracle there for a second there.
Well, I mean, that's space. That's what it is. I mean, this is a different. This is a different precedent. This Columbus has to think of this in a completely different way than all the other 31 other teams, just because of what happened. And
Yeah.
it's tragic. It really it was a horrible thing that happened, and it really sucks. But you know, it has the way it brought them all together is more of a family and everything, and their play has definitely shown. They're getting Boone Jenner back. Marchenko's coming back. Like, the guys who are injured are coming back. They need to sign Provorov, but if they just don't re-sign him, then they just keep him basically the rest of the year and into the playoffs, and then, you know, whatever. But, like, I don't know. We've got, and Merzlikins is playing great behind the net. So, like, I think Columbus could be a dark horse for a cup run this year, like St. Louis was in 2019.
Okay. Hey, I'm with you on that.
Like,
You know,
they,
I really am.
or now maybe some other teams could be selling too that would be surprised.
Well, I think if you look at Chicago, the Sharks, Nashville, they're going to be selling.
But they've already kind of.
Yeah, Buffalo,
They might be done.
Pittsburgh.
Buffalo, I think, is one that's good. They have good pieces that they could get rid of, and they're young.
Yeah.
Cousins,
So I think
Hiram.
I think there's a lot of teams out. I think there's teams out there that should be selling to guys that they can get something back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, they're more likely going to be selling their picks
yeah.
because those teams that are going to be contending they're not gonna really care for those later round
Yeah.
picks.
It just sucks to know. Like right now, when Friday ends, the trade deadline ends, every team now is going to be more relaxed and be like, okay, this is the group of guys
Well, we
going
have
with.
to.
Because like right now, I think like with the Kings, they're on a 3-game losing streak, and I think there's just so many questions that haven't been answered yet that everyone's not playing to their potential. You know, who's the Kings are. I as a Kings fan, I'm waiting for somebody to get moved.
Yeah.
It's just that's just the bottom line. I don't know who,
Mhm.
but I'm waiting for something.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen, and it needs to be something that the Kings fans will like and it makes sense. But I know there's been a lot of talk about Clark getting out there, and I think if that's the case, then we're gonna get one hell of a player back.
Better.
Like it'd have to be like a Crosby type presence because this kid we've already screwed up with Brock Faber going after Fiala. Again, we needed an offense player. Okay, but Brock is unbelievable in Minnesota. Now we have
Played for Team USA and
yeah.
everything, and
Yeah,
great.
and now you have Clark here. That's pretty much just like plays a little bit offensive of the puck, but like that's your next Drew Doughty right there, and you can't screw this up. So I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. They're not playing Clark as much. I think it's very stupid. It's a dumb mistake. They need to figure something out. I don't know if it's the coach or the GM or what's going on, but I know people aren't happy, and something needs to get done, and it needs to get done quick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you got guys playing in front of him that aren't playing great, and you're still scratching him even when he was playing great before Doughty was hurt, and you have Doughty come back, so you're thinking, oh great, we're gonna have a great tandem of two pairs, with Doughty on a line and then Clark on a line, we can trust him. And then they just don't play Clark.
Yeah.
You're just like, and then you're losing games on top of it, but he's still being scratched. Like, oof, it's grinding some gears.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this is the year where Rob Blake cannot screw up, and if he does, I think he's gone. So, we'll see. Vegas is leading that Pacific Division still, 78 points, with Edmonton right below 74 and Kings at 70. Vegas hasn't been making any moves right now, which is kind of surprising. I did hear they're looking at Tuck again, but I also heard Tuck, I think, was that big one, I think, was Tampa. And maybe that's why Cam went down on waivers to pick up some cap space.
If Tuck goes to Tampa, Tampa's definitely in conversation for that cup.
I know.
Especially based off how they've been playing before and after the Four Nations. John Cooper has those guys locked in right now.
Yep. So that'll be interesting for Tuck. He's going to get dealt somewhere.
That's if he goes back to Vegas, it's just kind of funny. It's like you guys win the cup with him, then you get rid of him, then you bring him back. I mean, money. Exactly. That's obviously a money thing. But.
Yeah. So yeah. Edmonton, they made a big trade, so we'll see what happens there. You never know. They might make another one. So that's looking good. Calgary made their big trade a while back. They could still add a little piece here and there.
Yeah.
Colorado, I guess to this Vancouver. I don't really want to talk too much about Vancouver. They haven't made anything happen. I don't know if they will. I know Brock Bosser's on the trade talk. Yeah. He's every year.
Possibility too to Minnesota. I saw.
Yeah, so if Minnesota picks him up, I'd be okay. That's the guy you needed. A Minnesota guy going back. He's I'm pretty sure from Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm not sure on that, but
he played. Or did he play for North Dakota? I don't know. Anyways, I think if Brock goes to Minnesota, I could then say, okay, that team could possibly go six rounds with Dallas for sure.
I think if they add a piece like Bosser, that would give me enough confidence to put them past the first round.
Yeah, 100%.
And that would be honestly, well, I know they probably wouldn't. They face the Jets. I'm not doing it. But, but you know what I mean. But like as long
Dallas,
as like Dallas, or even Colorado, I would be like, you guys. I confidently say that I can trust you by making it past the first round.
Yeah.
They can get a player like that caliber.
Yeah, 100%. I think Brandon would agree too.
Yeah,
we got to get him back on here after the deadline.
After the deadline, yeah. So because then we get a roster solidified, so we can see what we're all dealing with here.
Yeah,
it's a good idea.
I think we'll do that. I'll have to contact him again. See after. Maybe not next week, but 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. We'll see. We'll see what he's got available.
Yep.
But yeah, again, Jets in their own world. Only 8 points ahead of Dallas right now. So Dallas might be a little sneaky and coming a little bit closer there, but Jets again. They're in their own world. They ain't gonna be.
They could make a move though.
They could add.
I saw somewhere they're looking talks of looking for a second line center. I can't remember who it was. Who's, I guess, hasn't been playing very well this season. But I'm still just like looking from the outside in. I'm just like.
Yeah, but dude, like how crazy would it be though if the Jets decide to go with a second guy or a third line guy for a draft pick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because then it's like, okay, one of our fourth liners that maybe aren't producing. We're going to have you sit.
If they got to get an AHL prospect or somebody, you can give up.
I'm like, that would.
Because, if you're going.
Scary.
I mean, right now, they're a lock in as a cup favorite.
Yeah. And
so, why not add? Yeah, you're right. If you could add something, why not? And if you can add something without giving up a lot, why not? Why not?
Exactly.
Just for, it's fun with it,
Yeah.
Especially to really help you to know, like, we're winning.
Exactly. So, Dallas, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised to see them do anything, but if they do, I know it'll be big, and it'll be like, yeah, that's perfect for you guys.
But
because I feel like their trades, they don't screw their trades up. Their trades are always good. They got Granlund and Cody Ceci.
Yeah, Ceci.
And so that's their big trade already, but
with the comp that's going up right now, they could be facing. Yeah, they definitely
Yeah.
need a piece.
So I don't know. We'll see. Wild again. We just talked about them. I think
Yeah.
if they can add one more, I said one forward already.
Yeah, defense. They've almost got the best defensive core in the league.
Yeah,
Healthy.
as healthy. Yeah. But yeah, Minnesota, if they can add a Brock Bossert right there, dude, crazy. Um, Colorado, I'm not sure if they're gonna do much anymore. They've made a big trade, so I don't know.
taking on that big.
So we'll
Skiji
see.
and whoever else it was.
But yeah, and yeah, again, keep St. Louis or Utah.
St. Louis, I think they're gonna look.
Yeah, they're gonna probably push pretty hard for someone to
The
help
thing
them
is,
out.
I heard was listening to the NHL Morning Skate. They're talking about the St. Louis GM and how he's the type of GM that's he looks like towards farther into the future, as in like he'll make a move now and it will not, and it like basically like if he feels like if he doesn't have a team that he knows and can trust that they can win a cup, he might make a move that would basically guarantee like a future chance in the next year or two.
Yeah.
So like he's looking like way far in the future. So like St. Louis, I'm saying St. Louis could be a team you might look out where they might make a move here. You're just like, what the why? And you're that, but you gotta realize like that guy's looking ahead. He's not even looking at this playoff. He's looking to next year or the year after.
I don't like that.
Nah, I mean that's
But-
that, but it's worked out somewhat. I mean they got the cup in 2019. So I mean if you got a cup out of it, you know.
Yeah, but okay, but that's the thing. How long has he been a GM?
I'd have to look.
Has he back? Was he a GM back in 2019?
19? That I'd have to look. I don't.
Well,
yeah.
in that case, yeah. But if he was there, did it take him 4 or 5 years to do that?
To get up there, yeah.
You know,
Who knows?
or whatever it is. I'm like, do you guys really want to
Mhm.
wait another 4 or 5 years? You got a team that's
Gotta imagine
worked their butt off.
he's pretty good at the fact that he got Broberg and Holloway with that offer sheet and all that. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta be
I
like, 'cause
understand.
but I'm just saying like, so like, I think he's gonna make a smart move.
Well, I think he will, but I
And I think
don't
they should
know.
just go for it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's why I think.
Let's screw everything up right now and just get
Yeah.
up there, push Colorado down.
That'd be crazy. But yeah. Oh well. Over in the Atlantic Division now, Toronto and Florida again, just back and forth.
Mhm.
Tampa's like, you know what? Let's make a party. And
They have. They've crashed.
Yeah, they're right there. Only
They finally lost to
5
Florida
points.
though
yeah,
yesterday in the battle of the Bay. Or I guess you can say the Battle of Florida.
yeah. There you go. And they did win tonight,
Yeah.
6-2. But so yeah, those are going to be interesting. Again, Tampa, Toronto. I don't see. They usually don't make. Well, they have a new GM, so they may. They may make a move, but they usually don't make any moves.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know if Toronto will or not. I don't know. This is late. They've been playing really good, and they play even good without Matthews too.
Yeah.
Like even without their star players, they play good. So I mean, like that's got to tell you something that you've got depth and you've got a good team.
Yeah.
Even when your guys are out. So I think there should be okay to trust them.
Yeah.
Not
So-
make a move.
So,
Although,
yeah.
please, I want Marner as a cat, man.
Let's see.
I love Marner as a cat.
These nuts. What's up, dude? Yes, we did talk about JV State. We usually talk about South Dakota hockey right away at 8:00.
Yeah.
We didn't talk too much about it.
Yeah. Do you want to ask? Do you know? Does we can do this after we talk about the NHL because I want to go through the schedule.
You want
JV State.
Okay. So yeah,
See
after
plays.
we're almost done with NHL here, and then we'll talk about JV State a little bit more about who's playing who. Coming up here shortly. Going back to the NHL, Florida Panthers again. They have now 8 million cap space. That they are going to go after somebody, and they're going to be more dangerous for sure.
I saw somewhere. I think it was a fan thing, but they had Rottenen going to
Yeah, I saw
Florida
that too.
for something. I can't
That'd be
remember who,
crazy.
and I was like, I set my phone down. I was like, there's no way. Even if there's a way, there's no way I'm
Right.
letting that happen. I'm not letting that happen. I will
If they
personally
do
go
that,
down there.
They'd be a cup favorite over
Oh
the
my god!
Washington.
Oh my god! Yeah, especially if you get Kachuk back. I mean, you're gonna get it back in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, no matter he was playing, no matter what.
He's not
Injured
Kachuk
or
is
not.
done for the year.
Yeah.
Until playoffs.
Yeah, injured or
just
not, and he
one-
comes back, he's still playing.
Yeah.
If you have Rotten with him,
Yep.
That's stupid. No, can we like veto trades like the
They
NBA can
can.
do? Like
They can, but
because that'd be one. I'd be like, nope, absolutely not. We are not letting him go there. That's cheating. You can't do that. That's like pairing like Ovi and Crosby in their prime together. It's
that'd be
not, but
awesome. Well, just think about that. Think about like if that happened, like there was a stupid trade where or the Penguins had 2 back-to-back picks and they picked Crosby and Ovi.
I'd be so pissed. I'm a
Uh,
Caps fan.
But
But oh my gosh, I couldn't
yeah, no.
imagine.
So,
those guys.
anyways, Tampa right up there at 3 right now. They have a good spot too as picking up some guys. Um, and then in Metropolitan Division, Capitals are in their own world by themselves, just like the Jets are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they've been slumping right now because then this will be good. So they can get rid of this sloppy play, get it back up to pace.
Right now they're at 86, where Carolina's only at 76. Carolina's been on a downfall as well. Same with the Devils. So all three.
I'd be worried if I'm with Devils. I mean, Jack, he
I know.
might be done. Not even if playoffs come, might be done. And that's not.
Yeah.
We don't like that. Even I saw his brother went down too in that game. I think earlier, but he came back. Jack, man, ugh, I hate to see that from a young star like that. It didn't. He needs to bulk up more. I need to have him. He needs a good training regimen in the off season to get some more muscle. Because watch him in that Four Nations, man. He got tossed around like a rag doll. Too easily.
Yeah.
Like way too easily.
Yep. So Carolina, okay, Washington. We don't see any. I haven't heard or really seen anything about any trades.
Eller. Or not Eller, sorry. Not him specifically, but third line center. We need a third line center. We got to figure that out.
I was gonna say that for sure. So there can be something probably happening, but yeah, it's gonna be a little tough for them, I think. But
yeah, third line center got figured out. I think they got to get back. They're being too showy. Just
third line center, isn't that Ryan guy?
Leonard. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'm like, I don't know if they will make a move or not, and if they do, I'm fine with it either way because I know Leonard's gonna be coming. He's gonna be coming, yeah, and he'll just slot into that.
He could be coming before, like right at playoffs.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like not too worried. If they do make a move, it is what it is. If they'd make a move, I'd be fine. And he's been great. He was a good pickup. Not mad about it, but I think he'd be somebody that you could throw in that you could get somebody back better, which Mangiapane. And he's flipped up and down. He's been through the whole. He's played on every line basically so far, other than the fourth, because our fourth line is like that line just stays the same. Yeah. No one changes, which is crazy because it's the fourth line, but they're great. But yeah, Mangiapane I think would be one, and I would not. I know I would not pick Dowd, but Eller, even though we just signed Eller again this year or brought him in. I would still Mangiapane and Eller would be the ones I'd be like, all right, maybe we can get something back, a good third line center that can win up some faceoffs for once. Then yeah, I think those would be the two pieces we could be willing to give up with. Yeah, knowing that we've got Leonard coming.
Yeah,
for
again,
playoffs.
Leonard crazy right now in college, and it just seems like they're just waiting for him to get the season done with, and he's literally coming.
Mm-hmm. So, I wonder how he's gonna fit in.
Like, can come in like a stud.
No, just because like
feeding Ovi and
as long as he comes in like Cristal did in the preseason and how well he fit in, like it's gonna be scary. I mean, I wish they would play Verana more too, because Verana's been scratched all of January, all of February. I think it's been a lot of games, but like they need with Ethan Frank now sitting in the lineup and staying in the lineup. That's just adds another speed, another guy with speed like Frank. He's just almost as fast as Frank. So, I mean, if you guys got that speed, your forecheck's going to be dangerous. You're going to be able to get on those defensemen fast.
Yep. So Washington's got some questions to fill. It sounds like Carolina, watch them probably making another trade. It sounds like it's kind of going to, I don't know, unless something gets figured out there, but he's just not himself right now. So Devils, again, they're going to be a toss-up. They can be a hit or miss. For a trade deadline, what do they see? I don't know, but
they still feel like they're missing a couple pieces.
Yeah, so I don't know. Other than that, Columbus and New York Rangers came back up again. They were down low. It seemed like they're going for, a fire sale almost.
Because Detroit lost.
Yep, and so they all are right there again. Columbus, Rangers, Detroit, Ottawa, Montreal, Boston, Philly, and the Islanders are iffy, but all the way to at least Boston, they all have a chance for that wild card spot for sure. Boston has gone down quite a lot, but
Just looks like because if they win one game, they're back.
yeah, you know,
But they lost tonight, actually.
yeah,
So.
they've on a 2-game losing streak where Montreal now is on a 5-game win streak, and they're
Crawling
yeah,
back up.
so Ottawa's dropped down. They were last time we talked, they were third in that Atlantic Division. They moved down now fourth in the wild card position.
They might be selling too. A couple pieces
Could.
to get some back. Josh Norris, I looked.
Yeah,
See that
so
could be. Please come to.
I heard a crazy thought. I know with Detroit they talked about Larkin and how he might still get traded.
That is so
And
stupid.
one person was telling me, "Oh yeah, going to the Wild." Like, no. I'm like, not gonna happen. I'm
They're
like,
not gonna
I don't
get-
see
that'd
why
be
they would
so
trade
dumb
Larkin.
to get. Yeah, no.
So
If anything, I think you could probably throw in Tarasenko.
yeah, I
As an
see
old vet.
Tarasenko leaving. I could
As a
see
vet throwing as
something
a
like
vet
that.
piece
But
going out.
I don't know. Rangers, good for you guys. For not freaking.
They've been hiding in the
collapsing.
bushes. They've been hiding in the bushes as
Yeah.
of late, waiting to make their move. Just they're coming.
Yeah.
They're coming. But
So-
will they stay? I don't know.
So before we end with that and go back to South Dakota hockey at JV, I will want to say that whole Vancouver with JT Miller, I honestly blame JT Miller because JT Miller had an opportunity to go to a different team. The trade was about finalized. I can't remember who it was, but it was about done, and JT steps in and says, "Yeah, no, not gonna happen. I want to go to New York." And so now they had to do a different trade with New York.
Mhm.
But you want to talk about drama in the locker room and they picked the wrong guy here. I think they picked the right guy because if a guy is willing to be like, "Yeah, you want to trade me? Well, I'm not going there." No.
Mhm.
But then because as far as I'm concerned, maybe he had something in his contract that it was up to him. But usually it's a no clause contract or no
Yeah,
trade
clause.
clause. And in that case, you still give 5 list of teams
Correct.
to people you could do that with.
Yep.
So if that was one of the teams that he was okay with and says no, I think it just leads to more drama. I think they got rid of the drama queen and sent JT Miller.
Yeah.
And if you look at quotes he talked about with the USA team, he pretty much bashed. Well, he talked down to the Kachucks. He's like, yeah, like I would.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that they talked about the group chat.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
It's like I feel like he's just a drama queen.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely seems like he is. I don't want to say like locker cancer, but like
Yeah.
he's a toxic. He's probably a toxic guy in the locker room because
Yeah.
he's. I mean, he comes off as kind of selfish.
Yeah.
And one that really is not open to other opinions and stuff like that. And so that definitely like for somebody who's young and who is an American like Pedersen, like they probably butt heads a lot, or they probably like there's probably maybe some like I even know like JT probably came off as like a true and throughout like asshole and a dick.
Yeah.
And like, but there's maybe some elements where JT like wasn't trying to be. He was maybe trying to be more like just like trying to help him out. But Pedersen took it the wrong way, and so then that created a rift. But then obviously like the way JT is, he doesn't seem like the type to apologize.
Yeah.
For when he's in the wrong, and so that definitely did not help this situation anymore. And then the fact that it got public, so you saw like you just said that his reaction to the Kachuk brothers talking about the group chat. Okay, well, they said that. Well, how do you think Miller is going to feel after it comes out that these guys have been rifting and butting heads for how long? And it's not, and when the president, it was the president and the owner or the GM, whatever, had come out and said, like, we've tried to solve this multiple times, and every time it doesn't work, it comes back. When you've got guys like that talking, like, as like you mentioned, Miller doesn't like to be in that type of light.
Yep.
Obviously, that's going to piss him off. and that was, I believe, that was obviously before the trade. So maybe you could say maybe that's why he said no, is because they went out and made that all public, and so he's like, nope, screw you guys. I'm gonna make this more difficult for you guys and make this even more worse. I'm
Yeah.
not going there. You have to trade me to the Rangers, so figure something out for me to go there.
Yeah.
And that's probably what he did. I mean, like, so I think, like, you're right. I think you're right. But I also think that the whole thing could have all kind of been avoided by the organization itself.
Yeah, I agree.
And
Yeah.
so, like, I think it was all a chaotic situation, and it finally everybody went their separate ways, and now it just needs to now Miller, he's not gonna talk about it anymore unless he's asked.
Yeah.
That Vancouver needs to work on making sure Quinn Hughes doesn't walk and they need to figure out Pedersen now.
Yeah.
Or they need to deal him by the 7th.
Yep.
By the deadline.
So yeah, so that was my little thing with that. But
yeah, that's right.
anyways, yeah, we'll go and jump into JV State here. Again, JV State, it will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 7th, 8th, and 9th in Rapid City. The games are gonna be Friday's games start at 11:30. We'll have both Sioux Falls West and East.
Nice.
So it'll be a good game right off the bat. You got Huron and Brookings Rangers at 2 o'clock. We got Mitchell and Aberdeen at 4:30. And you got Rapid and Yankton at 7. So, again, it's gonna be a good weekend. It's different. JV is different than varsity to the point where who's gonna bring who?
Who's gonna bring what? They're not doing an open ceremony either, right?
I don't. They probably are. Not like a crazy thing, but they probably will do something. I'm guessing. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't know what they're. No, they don't do an opening ceremony there. They don't do any of that stuff for JV.
Oh, okay.
It's only varsity that they do that stuff. But yeah. So good luck to everyone there at JV. Girls varsity, mine as well.
Yeah, girls have this weekend too.
Yeah, let's just go to the girls as
I'm there.
As we're already talking about that. They play Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay.
Also, they're doing. Oh, because it's varsity though.
This is varsity. So
Okay.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they're in Sioux Falls. Sioux Center will play Pier right away at 1 o'clock. Rapid and Brookings will play at 3:30. Mitchell and Aberdeen at 6, and Watertown and Sioux Falls at 8:30. So, yeah, some good games coming along this weekend. So good luck to the girls.
Oh yeah,
girl teams
Sioux Falls
and
Flyers girls varsity is 21-0. They haven't lost a game all season.
Yep. So good luck to the girls varsities. And also good luck to the boys JVs.
Yeah, boys,
it's gonna be
play with your heart out, man. It could be either if you're not gonna be playing varsity too, like banging out with a bang. You got what 3-month break? No, even more than that. 5 or 6 months until you play till next season.
Yeah, at least.
So
what won't start till October.
Yeah, so break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg.
Well, don't literally. You know what I mean? No.
But yeah, have fun.
Enjoy it.
State tournaments are always a blast. So
hang out with your teammates, meet other players,
play floor hockey.
Yeah. Yeah, mix up. Yeah, and integrate the team. So some guys from maybe Yankton and some guys from Aberdeen pair up, go up against guys from like Sioux Falls and Brookings. So battle of the Dakotas.
Do you remember we took we took a pool side
Yeah.
We moved everything around and we played one huge freaking game.
Yeah, in like the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I don't even know what it was. It wasn't even like a lot. I don't even know what it was. I remember it was something.
It was like a full
huge open area.
Yeah, it was like full
playing
ice.
here.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're playing here.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I don't know if kids still do that now.
I don't know.
Do they?
I'm
Like when you guys go travel, do anybody bring mini sticks?
I don't think so. They probably don't even know what they are.
Bunch of losers.
They just think it's little kid sticks.
Oh, come on. You don't know until you've gotten yourself a CCM Ovi. Ovi mini stick.
All right, guys. Well, again, good luck to those teams this weekend.
Yep.
We will hopefully watch a little bit here and there.
Yeah, they're streaming them, right? Live Barn,
yeah.
Is it? Okay.
Live Barn will always have it, but that's
Okay.
it. They're not. Girls varsity the people from Pier might have that going on YouTube. I'm not sure, but.
Well, I'm gonna try to check in.
So yeah, so it'll be fun. So, again, good luck to you guys. Again, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't here on YouTube. Hit us up on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. if you guys see me at state varsity, give me a little holler, come by, shake my hand, or don't shake my hand, come say hi, you Dakota Goon, whatever. I love that. So, and I'd love to talk to you guys, and especially if you guys are seniors. Let me
Yeah.
know what you guys are gonna do. So,
Yeah. Let us know.
so you guys take care.